See, that is Agri's lawyer. That one. Hey, I saw him come yesterday and I've seen him going to talk to Red. Are you sure? Hey, wait.
Do you see that we are talking?
Oh, sorry.
Go. Why are you spending so much money eating from the cafe? And you know that I'm still suffering from paying the election bills.
I don't want to go through that again, eh? I already told you now that I'm pregnant. I need to eat healthier for the baby.
But you know I...
Please, tutashindaga hapo.
Hiya, you, eh? Why is it that it is only you who complains every time about the price of vegetables when we ask you to pay for the ones you took on credit?
Now why are you treating me like this, eh? I have 5 orphans to feed, and I can't take Shiko to court to testify with her stomach hungry. What will people say about me?
They will think that you're a very mean person.
Hey.
Okay, so I'm not the only one you take credit from, eh?
Wait, you go. When you come back, bring my money. What's wrong with that?
The girls are not talking about issues as normal as monthly periods until they get embarrassed in class. And a few girls have had to drop out of school because of these embarrassments. And yet, if they had a peer support group, they would help each other cope.
Am I interrupting anything?
No, nothing really. We can always finish up after you've left. Not that we're pushing you to leave.
Simply a messenger. I'll be on my way in a moment. Guys? You mentioned how difficult local girls found it to access such necessary items as sanitary pads. And being a father of daughters, I think I understand the challenge. So I convinced my bank to make this contribution as part of our corporate responsibility.
Are all this for free?
In fact, we are looking for ways to make this contribution more constant. These are our future customers, you know.
I don't know how to thank you.
You really don't have to. You guys have a good day?
Yeah.
Yeah? Bye.
Interesting. He came in right on time.
I hope you have not come to this school to spoil other people's daughters like you did mine.
Mr. Shaka, I've already told you. Yvonne made that move on me. Just stop shouting at me every time that we meet.
You should be in court facing the same music as Agri.
Hey, do you mind if I speak to Red for a bit?
It's okay. I actually have a class to run to. All right, I'll see you. Let's go.
How can I be sure that you'll do exactly what you say you'll do?
I'm a man of my word. Just get the money and I'll do the rest.
My friend, you will get me into trouble.
Just patience.
You're asking for too much.
That is how much Phidelis wants to get off the case, so that people do not have to testify against a village mate like you.
I don't know about this issue, but... Hey, wait. I'll see what I can do.
Just have the money when I come back.
Be a man of your words, yes?
From now on, I want to lead by doing.
Bernadette, what are you doing? Eh? You started schooling. Why are you bringing a desk to the market?
Now, you market women don't know much about politics. Once you enter politics, you can never walk out. This desk I brought here now is a public complaints desk. I want to be a crusader for people's rights, so that the people who never voted for me, I want them to see what they miss, so that they can think better in future. Then can we go and get the chair?
Bernadette, I'm exhausted.
Makutano, I've got some news for you. I don't want you to hear this from people. I want you to hear it from me, so that when I get in trouble with you, you can know where it came from.
Have you heard any rumors about me?
Are there any that I need to know about? Listen, I'm starting an NGO that is going to be fighting and advocating for the rights of the downtrodden people in Makutano. The idea that people can expose others to suffering has to come to an end. Eh, what is this? What? Is this not the Shiko of Mama Mboga? You look so thin. What have these people been doing to you? You look very sick. Have you been working for them? Eh? Makutano, you are going to pay for this child abuse. Huh? Huntington, get me my complaint books so that I can record this case.
Bernadette.
I'll get it myself. Shiko, I want you to tell me everything. Hey.
Yeah. Now, what was she all about?
I wish I knew. The girl just arrived, and it looks like Bernadette abducted her.
Hey.
But I don't think it's anything serious.
Eh?
Now, I have to pass by my office, then I go to the court. I do not want to miss even one single minute of that Agri's going down.
Sawa, you have a good day. Sharon, Ati, what were you saying?
Hey, don't joke around with antenatal.
I am telling you, when you go for antenatal, that is when you get the chance to ask all the questions about your pregnancy from people who've dealt with pregnant women every day.
I don't believe those people who tell you that when your stomach is sharp, that's a baby boy. No.
And I'm telling you, you get the chance to monitor the health of your child before anything. Yes.
By the way, it can help you predict problems with your pregnancy.
Yes, even at birth.
Yeah, so it can help you avoid such problems.
Or even treat them.
Wait. Why are you completing my words?
Hey, you think you're the only one who knows everything?
I see you, you know things.
From experience.
Wait, what was Bernadette telling you?
Bernadette, where? If you think you're going to bring us down,
She has refused to go back to her auntie Phidelis. Though your Makutano was telling her to go back. I've taken over the case. And I leave no stone unturned.
Matano. So you call your Huntington, that Baraka of yours.
If you think that Baraka coming on board is good for business, then I agree. It's good for business. You don't have to explain it all to me.
What do you mean I don't have to explain it all to you? The reason we run this business together is so that each one of us is aware of even the minutest detail. And any one of us can carry on in the absence of the other. Now, why don't you want to be familiar with this deal?
I understand the idea of expansion, and if that's where you're taking us, then so be it.
It's you again. Vincent, is this the way you've decided to run your life? Coming and going off work as you will?
Dad, it's no problem. I'm making some money of my own on the side, and if I spend my whole day at the shop, then why am I making the money? Look at yourself. You spent your whole life making money. See what has happened to you.
Do as you wish, son. Do as you wish.
Oh, baby. Let's go, baby. Leave her to me. She will have to explain. You are mistreated because she took you to this auntie and didn't care to find out if you are okay at all. Open! Open!
Shiko,
Open!
is that you? Oh, hello. You've come to visit, eh?
We are not visitors. You are in trouble. Come out.
What is going on?
What if it were you? Your mother dies. Your auntie takes over the home. Instead of giving you education, she sends you to work as a house girl in the city. She's paid for child labor and doesn't give you anything. Would you be happy?
Those are her people, eh? And our relatives. And Mama Bagwa even knew them. And they don't know what you're telling me.
I don't think I want to waste any more time with you. This is a police case. This girl suffered, and you must pay for it.
No,
we go now.
Let's talk about this.
Meet me at the chief.
Bernadette, wait. That girl is probably making things up. Bernadette, wait. Listen.
No, listen. I need your help.
Why are you pulling me?
And I know that you need mine.
What do you mean?
How old is she?
Shiko, she's 17.
Then you're in trouble. If Bernadette takes you to court, and I know she will because she has this NGO that is fighting for the rights of such people, you will need a powerful and expensive lawyer.
My conscience is clear. I have done nothing wrong with that girl.
It can't be. You allowed the suffering of that girl to continue unchallenged, yet you are her guardian. You should have protected her against this economic exploitation.
Exploitation what?
She was working and you are taking her money.
Yes, to take care of this house and those children.
You'll explain that to the court. You shouldn't have let her perform that work. Yet you knew very well it could be hazardous.
Hazardous what?
It interfered with her education and has slowed down her mental.
Now what do you want with me?
Just go and get some money, then join me at the bike, yeah?
Yes.
Are you leaving because of us?
Some of us have better things to do than hang around.
That guy is losing it.
Yeah?
Today it's Florence. Yesterday it was Enid, and everyone knows Enid is doing the do with everyone in Makutano. With guys like him running around, I don't know how people can call me a pedophile.
Well, at least he's doing it with willing adults. You, on the other hand...
What do you mean, me on the other hand?
You know what? I don't know why you're getting worked up about this Yvonne story. Everyone who cares to listen knows you were not involved with her. So let's get on with what brought us here.
Right, Amani. Look, I really don't want to borrow, but my rent is due. And I already asked Bill and Dodgy and they refused.
That's because you've probably already borrowed from them too much. Everyone is saying you don't pay back. Look, baby, you can't keep borrowing money like this.
Look, I don't have a choice. It's not my fault. I'm broke.
Why don't you swallow your pride? Talk to Shaka. Tell him what happened. And then he might give you the job back.
Shaka, did you see him at Pendo's office today?
Okay, fine. I will talk to Pendo. Then Pendo will talk to Shaka.
Look,
and then
Red, just stop mothering me. That's the whole reason why I'm not at home right now.
Hey, come on.
You have been lucky to have friends with previous birth experience to support you with the information. But that's just for you. What about the baby?
I see. I thought if I'm feeling okay and the baby's okay too.
Aye, not always.
You have to come in for routine checks to be certain.
But how can you check for a baby who is in the womb?
A lot about how you feel can tell us about the one that you're carrying.
And for me, they used to check my blood pressure and my weight and my urine tests. And then sometimes they will touch my stomach. And what else?
Well, we will ask you questions about the movement of your baby. And we'll also check you to see if your legs, your face, your arms are swollen. Now, all this will help us be certain that your baby is fine.
This business of having babies is weird.
Now, we will also advise you on the spacing of your children, and you'll discuss with others about the dangers of large families.
Me, I'm just concentrating on this one. So, when can I start?
Aye.
See, you have started.
You've already been...
Hey, so you think those of us seated outside here are pictures? We are waiting to see the same man.
Where is he? I need to see him urgently.
And us? You think we are waiting for him for fun? This girl has been mistreated, abused because of the carelessness of her auntie Phidelis.
I also want to see him about the same Phidelis.
There's still space at the bench.
Hiya, Bernadette. Honey, you've not solved the case.
How can we make any progress when your husband chooses to keep away from the office?
I think he's already gone to the courthouse. But if you want to see him urgently, you have to go there.
I just saw Phidelis and KK consulting with Agri's lawyer. And I think they struck a deal.
What? You can't be serious.
I am.
Hey, we have to go now. Come on, let's go, let's go.
That doesn't mean I'm guilty.
Right. No. The least you should be concerned about is whether you're guilty or not. You should be concentrating on winning the case.
That's right. Look, she is willing to stop cooperating with the prosecutors and to get the girl to do the same. What more do you want?
Me, I'm tired of this. I just don't want that girl to be killed.
Wait, stop. Come on. You have to accept it.
Wait, I'll talk to my relatives and see if we can raise some money.
Good.
Sorry, I'll take care of it. Let's go and discuss this.
We're now officially partners in scrap. Should we change the name, you think, to something that has both our names in it?
No, I think we should leave it as it is. Most of our customers know the name now, so it stays as it is. Are you okay, Winston?
You know, Mama Pima doesn't like me these days.
Why do you say that?
When I walk in, she walks out. And when she walks in and finds me, she walks out.
Well, maybe she's one of those people who are not comfortable around their bosses.
Well, it's bad. We used to be such good friends. Look, I have to go to the court. Right. See ya.
Madam Bernadette, please let us discuss those issues after the court proceedings.
Yes, but just remember that woman may not have done the physical abuse herself. But by sending the child to be a slave in the city and eating all the money that she earned and never checking on her well-being, she was already psychologically abusing her.
Yes.
God, she's looking at us with an evil eye.
All rise. You may be seated, please.
Hello, baby.
I don't have any money, that's what you want.
Money for what sweetness? I'm in the real bucks now.
Good. Then now you're ready.
Ready for what?
Last Kate said it would be a good idea if we started our antenatal classes together.
Why? Does she think that I'm also pregnant?
Well, I am serious, eh?
And what do I do there?
These classes are good for both parents to help them know more about parenthood and also to meet other prospective parents.
So what if I meet the other parents?
See, we share. You also need to know and prepare for what happens during labor and birth, to help me with the labor and to give me information on pain relief and life with a new baby, caring and feeding it. And also to help me with my exercises during pregnancy. And the best part is, we start tomorrow.
You are right. Phidelis must have eaten something. That man looks too sure.
Yeah, we can't allow him to go scot-free, Chief.
Well, please keep quiet and we follow the court proceedings.
Among the many crimes I have encountered, the crimes against innocent children who have become the targets of deceased individuals like this one here, Your Lordship, are the most deplorable. Point of order, Your Lordship. Is it in order for my learned colleague to refer to my client as deceased?
Mr. Mugamba, I will hold you in contempt of court if you engage in those theatrics of yours again.
Proceed.
Such abuse as suffered by the complainant frequently results in death. Where fate has kept the victim alive, she's sure to suffer mental trauma and a variety of distressing feelings, thoughts, and behavior throughout her life. And not to mention the indescribable anguish and helplessness of the parents who hold themselves responsible to protect the child. Your Lordship, I now wish to call my next witness, the guardian, and therefore the parent of the complainant.
Proceed.
Madam Phidelis, will you please step forward?
Aya, where? See, you're being called. Kwani, you can't hear?
Mheshimiwa, me, I don't want to say anything.
What do you mean you don't want to say anything?
Listen, Shiro is a very young girl. How do you expect her to stand in front of all these people and say those ugly things people are saying?
Mwesimiwa, this woman has been paid by Agri to come and confuse people.
I haven't paid anyone anything. I'm being framed.
Hey! Order in court. Now, Mr. Gilbert, do you have anything to say on this?
Nothing, Your Lordship. I need time to consult. Objection, Your Lordship.
Overruled. I am granting a 15-minute recess.
Have I heard my name being mentioned?
Aha! Is it true that you bribed this woman to fail the case against Agri?
Was she bribed? All I did was to advise her on the positive and the negative effects of letting Shiko testify. She herself confessed that the girl would be traumatized.
Yes, and what point is there in traumatizing that girl? Is there justice in that?
Phidelis, you have to help us get this man punished heavily as a deterrent to other like-minded people. You see, these people don't just abuse young girls to satisfy their sexual fantasies. They can also infect these girls with the dreaded HIV/AIDS virus and other STDs.
Sexual assault is one of the worst human rights violations against the girl child.
Yes.
Phidelis, please tell us the facts. Why are you given something?
Phidelis, don't let this become one of those many defilement cases that are never reported because some relative pocketed some money.
I have not pocketed anything.
Don't lie. You love money. Haven't you been exploiting this young child, Shiko, by making her work as a house girl and you pocketing the money?
These children are orphans. Right now, they're vulnerable. All they ever needed from you was your support. Did you treat them like this because of money?
People, I have not taken anything. Ask him.
No, what do you mean?
Listen, my interest is in these children. If you want me to go into court and tell them what I know, I will. Fine, I have no problem with that.
You people do not understand her. All she wants is the best interest of the girl.
You will not fail my new organization.
People, listen, I know you have the best interest in these children. Then let us go and we'll tell the court what happened and let us make Agri dance to his own music.
Even if you testify.
Way to go, Phidelis.
That is not...
Shaka overreacted. That girl was coming on to me.
I'm not refuting anything you're saying. All I'm saying is that you cannot have friendship with an underage girl and expect people not to raise their eyebrows. I mean, people are very suspicious about that kind of relationship. What with the increase of sexual abuse cases?
Look, Dad, those lectures is not what I came here for. I came to borrow some money. I want to go back into electronics dealership and repair. I need some startup capital.
I cannot raise any money now. I've just gotten into partnership with Mr. Mabuki for a scrap dealership. All my money is tied up there.
Look, Dad, just have a look at my budget. I don't need that much. Just look at the budget,
Baby, why don't you see Shaka? I am sure he will...
It's okay.
And that is how it all happened.
The money was from some deal that went bad. I also didn't expect things to end up the way they did.
I've already put an order for baby clothes and other things from a dealer in Nairobi. Now, what do you want me to do?
We still have months before you deliver. We can still raise any money we may need by then.
Naskid told me to keep all risks at the minimum. And now you're starting to increase this risk because you don't have any money.
And now what do you want me to do?
So you think?
Women.
My fellow women, I want to tell you today that the imprisonment of that child molester will give me a lot more confidence in this community.
I wonder how we're able to live with such people in our midst and we fail to smoke them out in time.
Let me tell you, the extended family that used to help in fostering good values amongst the young people and also to protect them from abuse is no more. These men are aware that no one is watching, and so they take advantage.
Also, our children used to have enough time to play with each other, but now they spend most of their time with adults doing schoolwork or just housework.
So they become comfortable with the adults who in turn take advantage of them.
By the way, how is the preschool proposal doing? It would be a good place to introduce the idea of children interacting and playing with other children.
Sharon said her child has to go to a nursery school. So she's actually volunteered to be the first teacher.
Did she confirm?
Aye. What are we waiting for? We are women of action. We are going to talk to Sharon later. Cindy?
Good.
All right.
Be seated, please. Based on the evidence adduced before court, I find that prosecution has proven beyond reasonable doubt that the defendant is indeed guilty of the crime he has been charged with. In view of this, and based on the defendant's remorseless conduct here in court, I hereby order that he be incarcerated in a maximum security facility for a maximum of 14 years. The maximum sentence provided for by the laws of this country. Case closed.
All right.
Madam Judge, please, you have killed me. Madam, please.